Welcome back, builders. We are here with another episode of Build One More. And we finally about to build one more. Thank goodness. It's been a long time coming. All the parts are collected that y'all seen in the last video. But the FG2 is getting the k24. We're gonna get the head off of that here in just a little bit, get it off the stand, get it mounted to the new 6-speed transmission, which is used. It's not new, it's just new for this car. And we're about to get this swap out of here. We're gonna put it on time lapse. We're gonna make this thing happen. Yeah, I really hope that it runs well, and I hope that it pulls good. Frank, you excited for the pulls?
I'm excited, dude!
Woo! It's gonna be great. You know, we're gonna have a good time with this. So, you know, we got the header on the way. It'll be here next week sometime. We got the K-Pro waiting for everything to come from Humble. And, you know, that's coming from them, and then we'll be okay. Land's calling me. Hold on, let's see. Huh? I'll shut it. There he goes. That's a good looking car. Anyway, shut this back down. Shop is locked up. And it's Friday afternoon, and it is currently, we're going to see how fast we can do this. It is currently 4:53. 4:53, and a message from my mom. And so we're gonna make this happen. Frank, you ready?
I'm ready.
He's already got the tools out.
Ready?
All right, say goodbye, K20. No more in this house. All right, y'all stick around and enjoy.
Here we go.
Decent little time lapse. Dirt all in my hair. All right, Frank's gonna go. Got the last subframe bolt out now. Well, this is it for the K20. It's about to be out of there. Just kind of a, I'll film that real quick, but it is 5:49. Forget which time we started. I think it was like 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna put it on regular video. That way I'm not killing y'all with time lapse left and right. Whoops, kind of went sideways there. Let's see, set you guys up. I'm using a ladder as a tripod, but works kind of well. Let's get these mounts right here out real quick. Shit. Need my thing. Yes. Try it next to the battery. Maybe they sent you in?
I gave it to you, my friend. There you go.
Thank you.
Stick it in the socket for you, Gabe.
Maybe I can get this one there. Where's the chrome one? The chrome one too. I think it's a little bit longer and deeper than the other one. In fact, it was. I'll sit him right here. Yeah, I'll move these tools real quick. I got you. Alright,
You see where I'm going?
I see it fitting. Alright. So, let's take a look at it. It's kind of good and refined. That's about right.
Are you just gonna leave the plate on?
Yeah.
It's still got one going through the center of the fucking wall.
Does it? That's not going to the bracket on the engine. Might as well pull the plate off, make it easier on the system. Alright, that's a 17. Huh?
17, 16, 17.
Alright.
Hello! Welcome back! No.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Talking to the subscribers, the builders, the one and only, the.
Get out of there! Work it.
Let me work it. I'm not freaking like a wicked.
That was so far off, that should get us in trouble.
Purposely done.
Yeah. We know the words.
What about that one?
Right. I am. Once you get that out of the way.
He's not even way, man. Oh,
Shut up.
ah!
Alright, this move. There you go. God, that clutch is stinking. Y'all should just probably be a little bit happy you can't smell that. Because even though he didn't record it, I drove it all the way here from his house.
He's still mad at me for that, by the way. I'm recording!
So I was driving this, he was driving my 07, and we may or may not have done a little pull, and I still managed to outrun my Silverado with this stuck in port.
I can't get it because I'm a rookie!
I probably can't get it either.
But if you break, you got me in.
Bow! I ain't break, man, I don't do nothing.
See why he just throwing my engine out. Y'all seen that? Just. Oh shit.
Yeah, ground's already on. Well, you start running like ground. What did you say? Ground's been off for a while. Oh, it didn't run like crap, guys. I was just kidding with him. Alright. Hit the up button. Up button.
Is this how it goes here now?
Yeah, it should be. Hold on. We make sure. Did you get the other two 14s? Okay, but the 2 bolts on that side. Nope. Alright.
Oh.
We didn't take it loose. You might reach on right through there and get it. Alright, little hiccup. Give us a second, we'll be right back. Alright, let's say round 2. Round 2. Make sure it's straight, it's a little crooked. Oh, still crooked. Steady cam. I go up just a very little bit. A little bit. Go. Send it to the moon. Alright, I've seen that a little bit of aggravation.
Didn't have that last time.
605. Done. Down. Alright.
Call him later.
Now we'll see here in a minute when we get this engine off of here and get it torn apart. I won't film that boring stuff. We'll wait until we start tearing into the K24. You excited, Frank? That was quick.
Yeah, but it was what? Hour
And some odd minutes, which ain't bad. Happened the same thing pulling Heather's car out. The steering shaft pulled clear out of the car, but we'll get it. All part of it. Bye, K20. Small update. Still daylight. Booyah. All right. So Head's off. I'm about to get it up in the air, get the oil pan off, get the oil pump out of it. Getting close, aren't we, Frank? It's about to come off the cradle. We've all had a long day. What time is it? About 7 o'clock. Really ain't that bad. Just messing around. Who's it calling? All right, so we looked online and really couldn't find many answers about using the Z3 K20 oil pump on the K24. And so I decided to just try to bolt the Z3 pump to the K24, see what it did. And the difference we found, after a little bit of trial and error here, is the oil pump housing. This is the Z3 pump right here. We're solid here, all right, on the bottom side of the balance shafts. Whereas on the K24, it's actually got them open, and that's just for clearance on number 3 rod. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the actual oil pump off the balance shafts from the K20 Z3 and put it onto the oil pump or the balance shafts of the K24. It will work flawlessly. So we'll be good here in just a few minutes. But y'all can see the progress. That one's torn apart, sitting up on the engine hoist, so I haven't quite got it out of the way just yet. We got still gotta get the half shaft off of it and the front motor mount. And then this gonna get better back together completely. We're not using this head, we're using this head. Not those cans, but those cans.
Well, not what? Do it again.
Alright, not that head, but this head. Not those cans, but those cans. And not that oil pump, this oil pump. Or I'm sorry, not that balance shaft, but this balance shaft. And then, I don't know, either that valve cover or that valve cover, and maybe that oil pan, definitely not that oil pan. There's also a transmission way over there we're gonna use, and those flywheel bolts, not those flywheel bolts, not those flywheel bolts. So there's stuff just everywhere. And we got, you know, tomorrow to get this done, got the boss's way, otherwise he is going to be pissed. So yeah, that's your small update for now. Again, not that head, but that head. Not those cans, but those cans. Not that oil pump, that oil pump. Not those flower balls, but those flower balls. That trans over there, not this trans. But we're definitely for sure gonna put it in that car. One way or another. I don't care if we gotta tie it up with a coat hanger or a ratchet strap, or I'll weld that bastard in there. It's gonna work. It's gonna be a K24 swap. FG2.
And y'all heard it here first. Brought to you by Dave.
Welcome back. We're day 2 here at the old K24 build. Frank's been here for about 30 minutes. I just got here, you know, had to do some family thing, hanging out this morning. Now it's time for cleanup of all the parts. Cleaning the valve cover, Frank?
Listen, you never want to have a dirty VTEC. Dirty VTEC, that's called neglect, and that happens to blow up these motors around here.
All right, so valve cover's gonna be clean. We're gonna push the subframe outside, get it cleaned up. We're gonna clean up the oil pan. And we did a little more reading, a little more research last night. We are not going to be putting the Z3 oil pump on the balance shafts from the K24. We're just going to modify the balance shafts from the Z3 to fit the K24 block. A little bit of clearancing, not really that hard, just in case anybody wants to see what I'm talking about. All right. The K24 is open right here on the bottom side of those balance shafts, whereas the Z3 100% is not. I gotta do just the same opening on this one, that's on that one, then the whole thing will bolt up to it, and we'll get the oil pan back on after it's clean, get it back on. We'll probably film some of it, but not a whole lot, because that's the boring stuff. Once we're back in with the swap, then, you know, we'll pick some of that stuff up. This is just the nitty gritty. So we're gonna make this happen. It's about, what, 2, 3 in the afternoon?
About 2.
What is it? 2:16. So we're gonna get to work. We're gonna make this happen, you know, and we appreciate y'all watching.
Look at that shirt, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that shirt.
I'm wearing it today.
Oh, boy, look at it. See, look at the front.
Mm.
Oh, look at the front. Oh.
K-Series, GMC, you know, Hondas and GMs, all things that are good, just like Jesus intended. All right, so, yeah, we'll be, give y'all an update here in just a few more minutes.
So we're back at it. We got the oil pump
Clearance and all.
clearance and all. Going in with head studs right now, the new head gasket. How's it going, Dave?
Oh man, it's going great. Just running down this little weak Craftsman here. I'm gonna go back over with a little hand wrench or a ratchet wrench real quick. Sorry. Socket! Fuck, ratchet, that's it. Just having a toothache kind of day. It's not my best day. To make sure these things are here good and in there, and then we're gonna lay the washers on there, and whew, head's gonna be torqued.
I like it. So what we have here is we have
a K24 bottom end right here, A2 out of 08 TSX. What we have here is a K20 Z3 head out of 06 to 11 Civic SI.
You got a Z, there's also a Z3 oil pump in it, clearance to fit the K24, which is like, I'm not so quite sure it's been done before, but we've done it because all the Type S oil pumps are on back order. It's in a race car, it's a daily, so it's not gonna return higher than 82 anyways. That oil pump will handle it. It should be good.
We get a little further along. We'll be back, builders.
Bow.
Torque specs 2060-80. Tell them, Dave.
So the Humble Performance said, so we're going with them. Now for the 80 and the head's torqued. We can use some cams. I'm gonna change the lost motion springs. These are here pitted pretty well. Put the ones at the K24 in it because they look great. And then there's the cam assembly. Gonna change it over. And boom. Boom.
Boom.
Boom.
VTEC.
Small update, heads on, timing chain's on, it's in time, everything looks great. Still get the oil cooler off the Z3, put it on here, and the whole water pump setup stuff. I'll tighten these down for the guide, and then we're going to get the other transmission off the other motor, get this set on the cradle after we wash the cradle up. But there's a K24 block, K20 head, K24 TSX cams, Z3 VTC wheel. And I am very happy about it. It's looking good. We're almost ready to put it back in the car. Small update, just letting y'all see it. All right, look, it's assembled. Flywheel's going on now. Frank has cleaned the subframe up. It looks fantastic out there. I got the trans off finally of the parts motor. And we opted to go with the oil cooler off the Z3 just to keep things, you know, the way it was in the car. I think it would be a great thing. So there's the new 6-speed trans. Come off a header's car. And yeah. Showing that subframe, Frank, I think it looks great. Get that kid in here.
We out here. We doing the dang thing. You hear that? That's the battle of the impact. Putting that thing on.
Cool. Get the clutch lined up, get the subframe in here, and then back in the lower into the car. I can't wait.
Here we go.
All right. I'm well aware I'm filming this in very big splotches, but tranny's on, clutch valve's on, it's ready. Subframe's back in, looking fantastic. Frank's determined as always. It's getting a little dark. We're gonna make this happen though. Just whoop and then whoop, and then whoop. It's all gonna happen, except not the boost noises.
I didn't hear second gear. That didn't sound good.
It's gonna skirt second, and then just this will go skeet.
You're like, damn, should have left the other motor in there.
So, not a bad day though. Doing all this through a toothache for my boy, make his dreams come true.
It's real friendship.
After a little bit of finagling, we got it on the subframe. Oh, it looks beautiful. Frank, what you think?
Boy, listen, I ain't been this happy, since the 5th grade. I can't say the rest.
Okay. Here we go, look at it though. You can see the, you know, taller deck height, just a little bit, kind of stretch that hose right there, but oh, that tranny's good. Everything bolted up fantastic. I mean, I wasn't worried about anything not lining up, but Frank's getting the exhaust manifold on now. We're gonna kind of get a good idea of what we have to do. It might just be run open header for a little bit, because he ordered a header yesterday, paid for 3 days shipping, and they sent me an email that took the money. It was like 4 to 6 weeks build time, but we'll get it out to you in 3 days when we get it. So that's the way it's kind of been going. The sun's still up. It's a beautiful Saturday. And dasher update for now. I probably won't film anything else so we get it in and bolt it into the car and start throwing the harness on. I just kind of showing little spurts, you know, this is the boring stuff. But we out here. little short time lapse of me and Frank just, you know, kind of getting everything sorted out and figured out in there. Got this mount on, it's good. He's going back in with the rack bolts now. I'm about to throw the axles in. I got those little alignment bolts tight. Can you see that in my light? This guy. Tighten up. Everything else lined up wonderful. The motor's not, you know, crazy tall like I thought it was going to be in there. Let me see that. Lightweight flywheel. We got to put the inspection plate back on it. Starter and everything went on without a problem. AC hose are hooked back up. A little oil spill on that trans, and we were, you know, kind of moving everything around. I do gotta, oh, I just seen that. I gotta put that ground wire back on from up top before I forget about it, but glad it looks. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a K24 swap Civic. Frank's going in with the oil now. Look at it. We gotta put the windshield wiper stuff back on, but we're about ready for that startup. I'm really excited. Frank's really excited. Wheels are back on. It's on the ground. People were talking about header clearances or manifold clearances, and man, that thing just fits perfect. You could have just bought one for the FG2. It probably would have been fine.
Z3. We use the Z3 manifold. I don't know if the people were using a K24 manifold, but it's completely different. Like, they look different.
And we use the Z3 head and the full Z3 exhaust. There's no clearance issues, no rubbing issues, no anything like that. We're pretty excited about it. He still has got a header on the way, but for right now, stock manifold, and whew, we have got to clean up the shop. We have got crap everywhere. There's K-series parts from there to there. All right, Frank, moment of truth.
Moment of truth,
All right,
Dave. Let's
here
see
we
it,
go.
baby. Full fuel pump prime.
Oh my God, it didn't even hesitate. Frank, K24 swap. Woo! Burning off all that old stuff. Give it a toot. That lightweight flywheel, you like it? Yeah, it's like. Yeah. All right, let's shut it down. Let's take the oil level and everything, and go from there. Boy, it's alive. How you feel?
I feel good.
Guys.
Feels like money.
All right, this is like really probably the first build I've done on the channel that was like one of our cars. So this is a, you know, it's a joyous occasion for us. Me and Frank, we made this build happen. We built one more.
Build one more. We'll build one more. We usually, you know, Dave builds a lot of cars. But
yeah, I do, but that's mainly for customers out here at the shop, not really like our personal stuff. I mean, my buddy Dave's truck got built. I filmed none of that, but it's pretty awesome. But man, I am just ecstatic at how well that went, how great that is. All right, so we're gonna get the front end thrown back on, and we'll go for a drive here and see how it goes. Oh, remember guys, longer dipstick when you use the K24 block.
K24
you know,
dipstick.
just a little bit longer, but just something we thought about. And
Every inch counts.
heard it here, folks. Every inch counts. So yeah, we'll get everything thrown back together, get some cooling in this thing, and we'll see if we can't go for a rip. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm very excited.
This is great. Hey, y'all thanks for sticking around and watching this build with us. You know, if you made it through the whole video, we appreciate it. You know, again, just gonna do a little plug here. The shirts are still available. You know, we ordered some. I got a lot of overstock. When I took the pre-orders, I just ordered a few more just so we had some in inventory. So if you want to build one more shirts, you know, that's how they look. Back of Frank, you know, back of me if you can see it. It all looks good. But yeah, let's go for a drive. Bumper's on. She's all complete. She's running idling. We're letting her come to temp, burping it out and everything. Clutch feels good. Frank looks happy. And we're gonna go for a ride here in a little bit and see how it does. It's gonna be kind of dark, but you know, you guys will get the idea.
Can't wait to drive it.
Yeah. We got a shop cleanup to do, and then while we're letting it run, and we'll go for a ride. All right. I'm sorry it's dark, guys. We just, you know, but we just did like a little test pull. Holy crap. It's a night and day difference with this 2.4.
Remember, this test pool you're about to see is not me giving it all the sauce because I don't want to power shift it right now because of the shift linkage.
Man, it's so much better. So much better. Holy crap. Y'all can't see Frank right now, but he's big cheesing.